What's going on, everybody? We're back. It's your friend Will. This is the Memory Lapse, and we're going to be jumping in with a new deck today, something that we have not played in a while. It's Shota Yasook'as Grixis control list from the Pro Tour. I wanted to give this a try because, one, we've been paired against it a lot lately, which means I guess people are interested in this style of deck. And two, it's just a different, take on control. It plays some cards that I really like Nicol, Bolas, and Doom Whisperer. The list is supposed to have a third Nicol Bolas here, but I don't own one, and I'm currently missing a big shiny purple card. So we're going to be playing one Ral main deck, in addition to the one that's normally in the sideboard. But other than that, we have the whole deck built. And we're just going to give it a go. I mean, I'm not going to talk too much about it, because I honestly don't know much about it. It's clearly tuned for an aggressive metagame, which is how he probably managed to go 8-2 with this list. It'll be interesting to see how it goes against Drakes in particular. I guess the main deck cast downs and Vraska's Contempt's help. So yeah, I mean, look, we're just going to try it. We're going to see if it feels good. And if it feels good, maybe we'll try playing it in a competitive constructed league. We've had pretty good success with lists from the Pro Tour so far. Put together a 5-win run with the Jeskai list. Put together a 5-win run with the Viren Izzet Arclight Phoenix list. That was a 5-0 run, which is, really good. I assume that we just want to be on the play. And I assume we have to mulligan this. It's a 26 land deck. Well, we'll keep this one because we get the Scry at least. Yeah, never punished. Actually, frequently punished, but let's go. Okay, see what they get here. Land. Just kill this now. Hopefully we draw land, and we can start Sinister Sabotaging. No such luck. Alright, well, if this is just a 1-2, or even just a 2-2, we don't have to worry about it for a while. Or a 2-3, I'm sorry. Land. Hey, there we go. Alright, no problem taking 2 here. We're just hoping that they play anything so that we can sabotage and peek at our next card. As good as this is, we're not in the market for a 5-drop. Alright, so we're going to run back the exact same play. Sabotage whatever they play here. Karn, not interested in Karn resolving. Steam Vents on top is okay. I guess with Steam Vents on top, we're just Nicol Bolasing, getting them to discard. This is playing into a Chupacabra, etc., etc. But we don't really have a good reason to hold back. Alright, Vraska, even worse. I think we're just in Ral plus mode here. Looking for a Vraska's Contempt. Looking for more removal. This Ritual of Soot's actually not that bad if they go double creature this turn to try to overload the Ral. Oh, just have the Vraska's Contempt. Though being choked on land kind of punishes us with these Blink of an Eyes. We can't use them defensively. But Ritual of Soot's going to sweep. And it's just going to be us versus this Vraska. Which we can blink. So they did not play, they did not use their ability here. And they can't use it in response, so we're just going to return the Vraska to their hand now. Deny them the activation this turn. And they get to put much worse Vraska into play. And I wouldn't be surprised if they eat a swamp here. Oh, yeah, I guess they eat the temporary land is fine too. We're just going to try to stall. And, alright, Jade Light. Yeah, this is tough. I guess we play it on the Planeswalker. I was a little ambivalent playing this deck because I don't think I've literally ever lost to it. But, you know, when a Master takes it to a Pro Tour, you kind of got to take them seriously. Azoni is actually not so bad because of this Golden Demise. Yeah, I think we just lost this one. We were a little too slow to find our land, and we just got choked. And they just had like a super heavy Planeswalker build, which I think we're not going to be favored against in general. Raza's Contempt is okay. We take 6 here, they play a Planeswalker. Jeez, they just have all the Planeswalkers. So we know what we're siding in, which is the Disdainful Strokes, the more Vraska's Contempts. And we brick here, so we scoop. Jeez, okay, so Moment of Craving comes out. Disdainful Stroke is in. Thought Erasure's in. I think Duresses are in. Thief of Sanity, I think, is in. A lot of these cards are good. I don't know if we want the Row, to be honest. I don't think we need Blink. Don't need Golden Demise. Need to cut 4 here. Do we need Ritual of Soot? Ritual of Soot doesn't seem so amazing. Maybe we cut Nicol Bolas. And we're just trying to win. I think we cut Ral. So we need to cut a little bit more. Cut a Ritual of Soot and like 2 cast down. Keep the Beacon Bolt. Their deck just seems so heavy on Planeswalkers. Let's try it like that. I'm not using any guide here. I don't really know. Oops. I think we're going to play first here. We just want to hit land drops, disrupt them. Jeez. Every time we play a new deck, just one lander into one lander into one lander. I mean, have to mulligan. I guess we're going to 5. This hand is not keepable. I hate that like I have, you know, finite time to record and then I just get fed non-games. Alright, we're just going to keep and concede and move on to the next. And try to get a actual game in here. Since Arena is just disagreeing with us on whether or not we get to play Magic. This deck does have 26 lands in it. So it should not be... I should not get 5 consecutive 1-land hands like that. Even with the mulligans. It's just very rude. All right. All right, from the 1-landers into the 6-lander. And I think, honestly, we're going to keep the 6-lander on the play. This Watery Grave means everything else comes into play untapped. If we run it all decent in draws, we're going to be good. All right, let's see what they got. Probably on Boros. Oh, no. Okay. I guess we take away the Ionize here. We want that. That's a payoff to making land drops. Yeah, that's right, Car. Let's get Search down. See if they drew a counterspell here. Alright, Search is going to do work this game. Looks like maybe they're looking to fire off a Chemister's Insight. Yeah. You got it. So this is the trade-off, I think, between these colors. Oh, I mean, we're running 2 Chemister's Insight, but... Let's see, this is land, we're pushing it. This is not awful, and we actually have, like, Blink backup for it. We don't really have anything else to do. And if we draw land, we get to flip it. Alright, looks like they found an Ionize. That's totally cool. Okay, so they tap out for Teferi. A plus. I'm considering like blinking here to see if they'll counter the blink. But I don't think they will. This is complicated. I can try to blink now. One of these has to be a counterspell. It can't be Essence Scatter. It can't be Syncopate. I guess I'm just going to go for it. They have to have Negate or Ionize here. Alright. Alright, we got paid off. You know, we played to our outs. Like, we've already seen 2 Ionizes, right? So... Cackling Drake. Cackling Drake's a card. They kind of have to worry about the tick, tick, tick on this Eldest Reborn here. This Blink of an Eye is kind of a liability because they have this expansion. I guess we just do this now. Ionize. So then do we want to blink it back to their hand? Tie up some of their mana? Yeah. Alright, so they need to have a way to kill the Eldest Reborn here. Which would be, I guess their most likely answer is to Fairy. If this Eldest Reborn pops off, we get back Nicol Bolas, make them discard, flip Nicol Bolas, bring back to Fairy, use to Fairy -3 on the Drake. And then we have 2 Planeswalkers in play. Library. We want that to make this play work. I guess it actually doesn't make this play. It lets us just protect Nicol Bolas here in this one instance. Okay. Goodbye, sir. Thank you for your Teferi. Goodbye the Drake. Alright. So we have like 17 mana worth of Planeswalkers in play right now. If you count this as like 4 + 7. 16 mana worth of Planeswalkers. Cool being on the other side of this matchup since we just thrashed this deck every time we were playing Jeskai. I mean, thrash might be a little excessive, but we did win 2 out of 3. What are they considering here? Oh, maybe they're considering an explosion. Explosion for 4. We'll syncopate. They're not floating any mana. They probably just scooped this. Yeah. Explosion for 4 is pretty good. We need to be careful of over sideboarding. Here, I think we want Duress. We want Disdainful Stroke. We might want Contempt. I guess the question is how good is if they're siding in like the Goblin, how good is the Goblin against us? Like, I kind of like keeping the 1 Beacon Bolt. for the possibility that they're going to have Izzet. We can probably take the blinks out. These don't seem especially good. Maybe we don't want to side out all the removal. Maybe we take out like one Doom Whisperer. Maybe this guy is not amazing. I guess we'll see if they have the Goblin and stuff, what kind of draw they have. My opponent is choosing. I have to imagine this is a matchup where Disinformation Campaign's good. If there's one, it has to be this. Alright, so I think this is a keeper. We have turn 2 Thought Erasure. I'm a fan. This is a stop in my upkeep, it looks like. I wonder if this is some kind of trolling tactic I'm not aware of. Wow. Alright, so we'll play Dragonskull Summit, Thought Erasure next turn. See what they're working with. Oh, expansion back. I should have thought about that. We've done that play a couple times. All right, so they get their first picks here. I wonder if they're going to... I mean, any 4 of these I can see them going for, depending on the context of their hand. So we can try to reverse engineer a little bit what their plan is with this draw. So they're taking out Eldest Reborn. Ionize, Ionize. Okay. And I guess we'll take that. Alright, so let's see if this meets an Ionize. I imagine it will if they... Or maybe they're just going to let it resolve because they're so land heavy. And they know, like, maybe they want to save that Ionize for a Nicol Bolas or a Rao. Ionize, okay. So they have 2 lands and a mystery card. They did not play one of the lands that see, this is why they should keep track of what we know, because now we knew that they drew a blank. Alright, we missed a land, which sucks. I still kind of like our position. Up some cards here. And I guess we'll just keep putting pressure on their hand. And keep, forcing them to have top decked good cards. Alright, goodbye to the island. This one may be pretty academic from here unless they really top deck. We are missing a second black source, so this Vraska's Contempt does not help us. Oh, wow. They're on the gateway plan. So we're going to hold for Syncopate, and if they don't do anything that we care about, we will play the Chemister's Insight. Sure. Putting Expansion Explosion under there makes me think that their hand is pretty good. So this is okay. We have a second one. Oh, they just scooped? That's no fun. Well, shucks. A lot of non-games here, which doesn't make this the best video, unfortunately. But I also don't have, I don't spend 8 hours a day creating content, so this one will go up. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing this deck. I think I will give it a shake in competitive constructed. And with the goal being, let's just hope we can get to 2 wins. And that, you know, we've played a fair share of Jeskai, so we kind of know how to play against that deck now. I think just having played the other side of it, maybe we'll find that we can perform well there. But that's it for this one. I hope you are excited at the prospect of seeing more of this deck. And we will be back again soon with the next video. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, etc. We'll be back soon.